Okay, I'm back. This is the front end of my website, treasurefindermd.com, and I'm going to take you through this part step by step through the categories and so forth. So let's do it. Mainly I'm going to start out with account home. As you can see, I'm signed in, so this will show you a little bit about everything as a user standpoint. And all the features are right here on the right. You got your forum, you got your clubs, points, all these things we'll go over. It's a nice website. It has everything you need to run a very well organized social networking website. And I want to take you through, you can add avatar, membership, privacy settings, and so forth. So all that's right there. My profile. Just like any other social media site, except everything's right there. You can just go right to it and it's streamlined and get right what you need. You can change what you're saying for the day, you know, what shows up on all your members. So all your members can see it. Yeah, I'll take you down. And this is a nice feature right here. It's like a wall, like Facebook. You can post to a wall, and you can move this to the front part of the site. I chose not to, but that's a nice feature to have. It's something taken off from Facebook, and as you can tell, it has a nice chat. I just had this installed recently, and here I logged in another user here, and you can talk just like Facebook. Well, the old Facebook, I know the chat changed recently, but that's a nice feature to have. So you got the chat right there, and you can do different languages too. That's not showing right now, but a language bar will come up right here when you install the language mod. And you can type in your language, and it will translate into another language and go into the chat, which is a really nice feature. So, but again, back to my profile, it's showing everything. You know, my email address, username, all about me, my points, pictures, raffles, everything you need to see is right here. So, it's pretty nice. And I wanted to show you something. I jumped off a little bit here. There's an eBay mod I have installed here where you can run, let me hit edit. You have to go back to your profile. You hit edit, and you can add your eBay, mine is Barter Trader. You can add that eBay ID account, which will take you back here. I just have to have something selling right now at this time. And let me go down to it right here. And this is a really nice feature. So you just plug in that ID. You gotta wait probably when you first do it, I think a couple hours to get it to populate. And here I'm selling right now a Peyton Manning rookie card on my eBay store. Click that, and it takes you right to my store. So if you want to sell off eBay and you want to stream it to your website, that's a nice feature to have. So, okay. That is one of the features out of many I'm going to go through here. Next one is videos. And give it a minute. It's I'm using a lot of my memory through this Camtasia, so it's kind of slowing me down a little bit, but okay. Alrighty, so these are all my videos, and you can set up different categories for those videos. I mainly go to my albums. Of course, those are mine, and each user will have their own album set. And I'll go down to my YouTube channel. And I'm going to show you how easy it is to add a YouTube channel or a video to my website. Let me pause this. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I just created a quick album, add album, and it's called Treasure Finders. And I found this neat video. You just copy and paste the URL. Click here. And you can do a flash, regular, which pulls from your computer. If you do about 4 minutes from your own video, it takes probably about 10 minutes to upload. Record, you record from your camcorder and embed, that's what we're going to do here. So just copy and paste that in there, hit continue, and there it is. And this runs an FFmpeg off my server, which I had them tweak to run, which if anyone knows anything about owning a website, you have to have a dedicated server for that. I haven't done that. I had my programmer set it up, so I'm pretty fortunate to have that done. It's just a little secret. And it pulls pirate treasure hunters, tags, and so forth. And it pulls everything from that video. And I'm going to add, just put treasure there, a category. And it's as simple as that. Submit. And you're done. So that's about it. She's in there. And now you can go back to the videos. And you can see it right there. So it's really easy to do. Adding videos. If you want to add all your videos, all your friends' videos from YouTube and so forth, it's as easy as that. So that takes care of the videos. I'm going to go down to the auctions, which we discussed earlier. And here's my one auction. If you have more in there, you can add it. But it has the categories up here. Ending soon, last ending, so forth. So when you get more members that sign up, there'll be more eBay accounts and more things being sold on the site, which is a nice feature. Now the places feature, this is a really cool feature to have on your website. So I'm going to go to, let's do My Places. So it brings up all my places, which you can pretty much add what you want. You find, let me backtrack, sorry. You go, no, I was going to show the map there. But here's the map, which is also on the front of the site. You just, when you go to add a place, you'll pinpoint that spot. If you know anything about places on Google, it's a nice feature. Matter of fact, let me go back to the front. I'll show you. I have it on the front end of the site. I feel that's a good spot for it. And I've added it right here. So you can get rid of all those things. If you don't want to know anything about clubs or all that, you can discriminate out those categories. Add them back in there. And so you can get right where you want. Let's go back to my dashboard for a minute. I see this is a little thin right here. I need to widen that back up again. So we go back to builders, page blocks. And here we are. So I'm going to open that up a little bit more again. Do a refresh on that. And there we go. Now it looks better. So it's as simple as that. Again, back to places here. So if I want to add a place, you go down to add a place. I'm not going to go through the whole steps, but it's really simple. You put your the name of it, where, who posted it, description of it, and then you just zoom in to wherever you want to add your place, whether it's here or there, and you pinpoint it on the map. You hit submit. You add all these other categories in here, and it's as simple as that. And then once it's in there, you can go and modify it. So, like we'll go to this Geo Treasure Finder MD, which a little game. It's kind of like geocaching. that I created on this website. It's a nice feature. I heard some chatter about it, and I figured, I should add something like that on the site. So what I did is I created. Let me get this Camtasia really bogging down my site here. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that delay there. So this is a nice feature. I planted something right here. Hopefully someone can go find it, and some details about it, GPS coordinates and so forth. So just like the geocaching game, but you can use it for other things too, not just for that, of course. It's really up to your discretion. I've used it for many different things, as you can see, for clubs, location, ghost towns, general information, recreation, history, historical purposes, and so forth. So the sky's the limit when it comes to adding your place. I think that's a huge feature for the site, especially for this niche. So let's move on to photos, which is just like any other website. You can add photos to it, categories and so forth. So forum, just like any other forum, you can just add just like any other forum, talk and chat and so forth, pictures and interests and all that. Ads, just like a Craigslist ad, you can add different type postings if you're selling something, which you can see I sold different items here, and put up ads for, we find treasure, so forth. So that's a nice feature. Raffles, which works with the point. This is a great feature right here I just installed, and I'm giving away a metal detector. People can enter for it, and they acquire points by getting it. And the way they do that, the winners and so forth, is through points, which you can see the point leaders in different. You can change all these categories through the back end here, which is in this mod area. It's under raffles right here, and you can go in and add a prize, edit a prize, or raffles I mean, and so forth. So I added this one, and this tells you who what the point leaders are and so forth. The levels, it's a great feature. These two work hand in hand for your members to come in and add different prizes here and there. Clubs, I just added that one too. This is a nice feature too, of course. You can pinpoint all the clubs and descriptions of them, you name it. So, I'm sure you guys are already part of clubs. Anyone has interest in metal detecting, so you can see where the benefits come from this one. And then anything else that isn't up here that you can move off, like I showed you before, it's in this category right here. So you can chat, which you already have down here. There's another chat that came with it, but this was an extra chat that I paid extra for. But there's also the regular chat for the website, which I don't really use. And it has a nice blog I added recently. I actually paid for this blog too, so it comes with the special blog on here, which of course I added in Spanish and so forth, but you can change all that. So that pretty much takes you through the whole front end of the site. I went fairly quick. I only have 15 minutes per video to put up on YouTube, so I wanted to cut it down to 2. And if you have any more questions, just contact me here, Bill at Treasure Finder MD, or on my YouTube channel, and accepting offers, or come sign up to the website, see what you think. Thanks a lot.